It's the last two markets for the next 2 weeks because of a carnival that's coming into town, and we talk about July as a whole. How much we made in revenue, and how much we paid in fees and expenses. At the end, I want you to tell me whether or not you think it's worth it in the comments. My name is Shane, and welcome to 3D Prints and Things. Like I said in the intro, my name is Shane, and I'm a small business owner and an indie game developer. Right now, we do electronic repair and custom 3D and sublimation printing, but we do plan on expanding in the future. In these videos, I go through my day-to-day life, talk about weekly revenue and costs, and I give you some tips and tricks in hopes that you can maybe avoid my mistakes and grow your own small business. This week, we have the Coaldale Market that kicks off Summerfest, and it's the final Lethbridge Farmers Market until Whoop Up Dayz takes over. We have a lot of information to go over, so let's get started.
This is not exactly what I wanted to wake up to this morning, but I'm sure I know exactly what happened. This isn't how I found it. I started removing it from the plate before realizing I should probably video something or record something. So what I think went wrong is I forgot to glue the plate, which is something I do regardless of print normally, but I think the glue is upstairs with the A1 Mini, so I just forgot to do that. And I was using this side of the plate for Pet G earlier in the day, and the two things don't really mix. So the combination of the two caused this monstrosity to happen, and everything slipped off the plate. It did correct itself eventually. If you see, it almost back to perfect on the top half, so good job. It printed on spaghetti. A great way to start the week. All right, now we're going for attempt 2. I washed it, glued it, put my thing down, flipped it, and reversed it. So now it's on the side that doesn't use Pet G, so hopefully we'll have a better night. So I left it overnight, and it is still going strong this morning, so woohoo! I swear, silver is the only color that doesn't like to stick to itself. I just changed the roll over because the spool ran out, and once again, silver. Just silver.
It's Thursday afternoon. I don't know if you can hear it, but the other printers are behind me going hard for Saturday. But right now we're getting ready for the Thursday market. If you recall, every second Thursday we do a market here in Coaldale, which is quite a bit smaller, but still definitely profitable. I'm not sure if I'm going to take everything. We don't have quite the space that we normally do. So we only have one table versus 2 at the farmer's market. I looked at the the minis, and our our creature combos didn't really sell so much last week, so I'm probably going to leave them behind this time. Our dummy 13s always sell out, so they're coming. I'm thinking of leaving the key rings because I don't really have a whole lot of them. There are a few I want, like the card coins, so I might bring those and just add them to my wife's keychain rack and see how that goes. I got a couple of the jellyfish done as well as a shiny version in the company colors. And I did the crystal dragons as well. I don't know if I'm going to bring both or just one. I do want to make sure I have some inventory for Saturday. And if it's busy today and I do sell out, I only have Friday to restock. So it might be for the best that I don't bring everything along with me. The fidgets as well. They didn't sell very well, so I'm probably going to keep them here. And the eggies, they're going to stay. They just take up a lot of space and don't really bring in enough. Like, I think I sold 2 on the last Thursday market. But the dragon eggs did sell, the candy dragon eggs did sell, so they're definitely coming. The insects and stuff are coming. It's Saturday morning and I'm just getting ready for the market. I just wanted to give you guys a quick flyby of all the inventory we've got prepared. We will have to pack up again today because there isn't another market in the Lethbridge Farmers Market for 2 weeks. There's an event called Whoop Up Dayz that is happening, so we need to clean up.
So we'll be bringing all of this back, hopefully none of it back, by the time the market's over. I am not getting enough dummy 13s made, so I'm going to have to work on a strategy to get a lot more of those done. They hurt the fingies to put together, but nobody wants to buy them separate. They want to buy them assembled. I tried selling them as like a puzzle or just put together yourself, but nobody was buying it. So is what it is. I have a new whale shark from FM Craft. I absolutely love this guy. He's freaking adorable. He's got articulated fins and cute little mouth. I'm hoping I sell those. I have high hopes for them. No, again, not bringing these 3 keychains at all. Gonna bring the cart key. That'll pick up in a sec. And all the fidgets. And next, I will be showing you the setup at the market, so we'll see you there.
It seemed as though this week everybody was holding tightly onto their wallets in order to save up money for the upcoming carnival. It is the biggest event in Lethbridge, I think, so there is a lot going on. We did not apply in time this year to become vendors ourselves, so we're just going to enjoy the festivities and not have to work it. Only 3,800 people showed up to the market this time, and after talking to the event coordinator, I found out that that was their lowest turnout yet. That being said, we did manage to hit our bottom dollar, so everything turned out okay. And since we had 2 markets this week, everything added up in the end. The vending machine took third this week with $49. Hopefully making partners happy. The dummy 13s technically got $101, making them first, but one of our larger dummy 13s wasn't in the system yet, so my wife had to quickly just put in a custom amount in order to make the sale. The rest of the $74 of the custom amount that had been brought in were custom mugs that had been ordered through my wife. We paid $28.50 in customer acquisition. We got 48 sales, meaning we only sold to about 1% of the people that actually showed up that day, meaning we have a massive amount of growing to do. Our average sale was about $9.39. We definitely need to bring that number up, but we do have a lot of like $2, $3, and $4 items that are going on their own, which brings that down dramatically. Overall, our total for this market was $419.05 or $300.65 US. We collected $243 in cash and did $179 in card, and we ended up paying $295 to Square for fees. Now, I want to do a different kind of breakdown for the entire month of July. It's not going to be super detailed, but it will show you what kind of profits we make at the markets after discounts and fees. Let's get the big numbers out of the way, because if you've been watching my channel, you probably have a bit of a guess of where we're at. So our total income for the month was $2,622.50, or $1,881.50 US. That is what came into the till after customer acquisition and Square fees. The Lethbridge Farmers Market charges $75 a day for an 8-foot table and 2 chairs and a 10 by 10 space. The Coaldale Market charges $30 a day, and that's just for the 10 by 10 space. We had just started the Coaldale Market, so we only attended 1 this month, and we attended 4 farmers markets at Lethbridge. So our total market fees for this month was $330. Each market goes for about 5 hours, and then I add about half an hour on either end for cleanup and takedown. And minimum wage here in Alberta is $15 an hour. So if we add all that together, we're looking at about 30 hours, which makes $450 each in wages if we paid ourselves, which takes off $900 for the 2 of us. We made $150 in purchases from Amazon and about $230 in purchases from Bambu Labs. After all that came out, the market's made about $110 in profit. That's money I can invest back into the company, paying our commercial licenses off, paying my wage for when I'm developing games, and buy printers when the need arises. What do you think? Was July a good month for us in your opinion? Did I miss anything that you'd like to see in next month's breakdown? Let me know in the comments. I know in last week's video I said I was going to do a breakdown of profits on a per item basis in this video. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to record before the market, and all the items I wanted to showcase sold out. I do not have a market next week, so this week I'm going to spend the time printing out my best sellers and getting all the information together for you, so the next video will showcase those items. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on that. And like the video and leave a comment while you're down there to help support the channel. I'll see you next week, and until then, peace, love, and later days.